Hi everyone, today's headlines. Nagaland, 226 new COVID cases, 4 more deaths. Centre allocates Rs 200 crore interest-free loan for Nagaland. COVID-19 vaccination for 18 to 45 age group opens today. More states postpone drive due to vaccine shortage. At least 18 COVID-19 patients killed in fire at hospital in Gujarat Bharuch. US restrict travel from India from May 4, cities extraordinary high cases. 3 oxygen generation plant equipment reach Dimapur airport. News in details. Nagaland, 226 new COVID cases and 4 more deaths. 226 new cases of COVID-19 were reported in Nagaland on April 30 out of 747 test results received. This indicated an alarming high positivity rate of 30.25% on the day. This is the second time this week the state has recorded over 30% positivity rate in a single day. As per the MHA recent directive, a test positivity of 10% or more is a broad parameter for designating a particular district or area as containment zone. These new cases include 137 from Dimapur, 74 from Kohima, 10 from Tunsang, 2 from Voka and 1 each from Mon, Peren and Zonabato. A staggering 151 of the new cases are trace contacts, 60 are returnees and travelers. 9 are from armed forces and security personnel and 6 are frontline workers. Centre allocates Rs 200 crore interest-free loan for Nagaland. An amount of Rs 200 crore has been allocated to Nagaland state by the Finance Ministry of India as interest-free 50-year loan for spending on capital projects, a PIB report stated. It said that funds provided to the state under the scheme by the Government of India shall be used for new and ongoing capital projects for long-term benefit to the state. The funds may also be used for settling pending bills in ongoing capital project. According to the report, the Ministry of Finance, Government of India has decided to provide an additional amount of Rs 15,000 crore to state as interest-free 50-year loan for spending on capital project. The report added that Department of Expenditure has issued fresh guidelines in this regard on the scheme of financial assistance to state for capital expenditure for financial year 2020-21. COVID-19 vaccination for 18 to 45 age group opens today. Most states postpone drive due to vaccine shortage. Vaccination drive for people between the age group of 18 to 45 years is likely to remain a non-starter in most of the state due to the shortage of the vaccine, while Gujarat, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh are expected to begin the drive to a certain extent basis availability of doses. Other states such as Punjab, West Bengal, Delhi and Jammu and Kashmir have clarified that the administrator will be unable to undertake drives due to shortage of the doses. It may be noted that as per the government order, the centre will be providing vaccine to all persons above 45 years, while the responsibility to provide doses for those in the age group of 18 to 45 years has been given to state government. At least 18 COVID-19 patients killed in fire at hospital in Gujarat Bharuch. At least 18 coronavirus patients died after a fire broke out at the hospital in Gujarat Bharuch in early hours on Saturday. Gut-wrenching visual of the tragedy showed remains of some patients roasted alive on stretchers and beds. There were around 50 other patients at the 4-storied welfare hospital when the fire broke out in the COVID-19 ward at 1 a.m. They were rescued by locals and firefighters, an official said. As per information at 6:30 a.m., the death toll in the tragedy stood at 18. Immediately after the fire, we had confirmation of 12 deaths, a police official told PTI. The 12 patients in the COVID-19 ward died due to fire and resultant smoke, Bharuch SP Rajendra Singh Chudasama said. US restrict travel from India from May 4, cities extraordinary high cases. The Joe Biden administration will restrict travel from India from Tuesday in view of the spike in cases of COVID-19, the White House said in a statement Friday. On the advice of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the administration will restrict travel from India starting immediately, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said. The policy will be implemented in light of extraordinary high COVID-19 caseloads and multiple variants circulating in India. The restriction will not apply to American citizens and lawful residents, according to detail reported by some media outlets. The State Department has reissued a do not travel advisory for its citizens for India on Wednesday and allowed families of diplomats to leave for the United States in view of the spike in cases in India. A State Department spokesperson said this is a voluntary authorized departure and not mandatory. 3 oxygen generation plant equipment reached Dimapur Airport. The equipments of PSA Oxygen Generation Plant for Naga Hospital Authority Kohima, District Hospital Dimapur and District Hospital Mogochung has landed at Dimapur Airport yesterday, April 30, 2021. The 3 oxygen plants was in Nagaland was approved under PM CARES Fund. The Chief Minister Nifidio thanked the Defence Minister of India Rajnath Singh for ensuring air transport of equipment for 3 oxygen plants for Dimapur, Kohima and Mogochung district hospitals. This will enable us to have consistent oxygen supply for effective management of COVID cases, Rio said in a tweet. Earlier, Chief Minister Nifidio requested Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh to airlift the equipment for 3 oxygen plants in Nagaland on an urgent basis, as the road journey time for Delhi to Nagaland would take around 10 days. That's all for now. To get this latest news, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.